Hello, it's Miss G talking again. I wanted to talk to you about the importance of exposure, of bringing your children to different places. Therefore, my little ducky here, who doesn't stop quacking away. But we're going to be talking about the children that are basically babies, from 12 months to like 3 years old, which is the focus of our program here in the Parent Child Plus. I'm going to share with you what I hear from the teachers, from the speech therapist, from the English as a new learner therapist. What they all have in common is that they all say that the children benefit from being exposed to places outside their home. So meaning, if you take them to the library, if you take them to the supermarket, you take them to church, you take them to the movies, you take them to the cousin's house, to the park, even if there's nobody else to play with in the park, he's just being exposed to seeing the sky, the trees, the floor. Remember, at that age, they are learning everything. So they're not only learning language, but they're starting to understand the lighting of stuff, the sensation, the how cool air feels, how hot air feels. They are like a little sponge. They're sponge, even though you say, no, my child doesn't speak yet and he doesn't understand. No, they are like a sponge and they're just absorbing everything. And that's why, like, all of a sudden they start talking and you're like, where did all of that language came from? Well, it came from all that exposure. You can research online and you see how beneficial it is to acquire language, to just basically just get out of your house and take your child. Now COVID is more calm, so we can take them out. If your school is offering anything, if it's like activities that your older kids are doing, take your child. Maybe he might get a little bit uncomfortable if he starts crying. You got to be aware that when they're just starting to be exposed, they might be nervous with the loud music and the bright lights. So just take them a little bit, take them out. You also don't want to make it stressful for him or her. And if they're enjoying it and they're just quietly observing, when a baby is quietly observing doesn't mean they're bored, they're actually learning. So just have them there, watch, observe what the older ones are doing. And also don't forget to sing with your child. It's going to be another video. We're going to be talking about that. Singing is very important to develop language. Not only putting the video or the phone or the computer in front of them. You actually need to speak. You need to sing with them, because there's studies, and like I said before, I'm not going to go into all the details. You can research it online about the difference between listening to a voice through a computer and listening to like a real life, person speaking. So don't worry about if you sing good or bad. Your child is not going to judge you. And if you don't know the whole song, just, I'm terrible, honestly, at memorizing songs. It interferes to the fact that I speak two languages. Sometimes I gotta figure out back and forth. But just, even if you know certain words of the song, just throw it in there, because he's listening to you or she's listening to you and they're learning and memorizing. Also, the interaction is important for them to be engaged in what they're doing. If possible, also getting there some like development of motor skills, meaning like you try to look for songs that have motion, that you raise your hands, you go down, you jump. If it doesn't have it, you can make it up. It doesn't matter, it's just you and your child. If you like to do it in front of people, then great, just do it in front of everybody else and get the whole family to join in. It's also important to read to your children, to read poems to your child. All of those things develop language. And then all of a sudden you're going to be like, where did that all come out of? So I just wanted to encourage you to do that. And you can also come on Saturdays. I'm filming this video in 2023. And we have Saturdays classes going on here, or not classes, meetings, because we're all collaborating and we're all learning together. So if I have called you, you're welcome to come. And I hope that you just keep it up, keep up the good work. I know you're trying your best. So I hope to see you soon. Bye.